U of T Rowing on Facebook. 4 years ago, U of T created a Facebook group, creating a single spot online for interaction during the long off-season. This is different from email or text messaging because it's interactive. The group was athlete-driven as the team lacked strong formal leadership. Events were initiated and publicized via the group and related events pages. This has created an online record of annual events that's been built up over the past 4 years. The most popular discussion was the quotes page, where people posted funny things others said. And this kept the team together, creating a platform for user-generated content that gave the team the feeling of being in on the joke. This was really important. I and several other individuals would take pictures at these events. These pictures, often ridiculous, would circulate on team members' news feeds and generated a lot of post-event buzz, sometimes reaching 15 comments per photo. People who missed the event could still feel like they were part of the event, even if they hadn't attended, by commenting on the photo. Since, Facebook has changed its comments policy, and this has become less effective. Last January, I wanted to build up training momentum, so I started a daily blog. You can find it at this link. The aim was to follow my training up to the indoor championships, where I wanted to break 7 minutes on a 2K. This is fairly substantial in rowing. The blog alternated between a serious topic and a silly top 10 or 5 best or best dressed. I stole some of the ideas from magazines. The aim was to make people laugh quickly, but keep them interested for the more serious articles. At the indoor championships, I didn't break 7 minutes, but ended up giving up in a very public venue. However, the message about training remained powerful despite my individual failure. This is important in demonstrating how the medium was greater than the individual. While I failed, the underlying message stayed the same: train hard. This fall, as a recent alumni, I couldn't row with the team, which kind of sucked. So I took a different approach. There was also a change in coaching staff. I had to work within new guidelines. However, the message, still the same, train hard, go fast, made my transition within the new administration easier. Social media has been key in recruiting. We have had a very limited budget and work in an environment at U of T where athletics are not the primary focus of student life. We've had to come up with ways to approach students and identify target athletes. Although we presently make use of Facebook, we could stand to improve. This fall, 3 separate groups existed on Facebook, each administered by a different branch of the team, creating message clutter. Previously, I have done recruiting for both debate and rowing, and it's raining. This is key in making sure that the message reaches the audience in a way that is personal and repeating these personal contacts. Facebook, as an interactive form of communication, is better than email, as admins can respond directly to comments and are seen by everyone. As my position on the team this fall was ambiguous, my main focus since September has been to create team cohesion and athlete retention. It is hard to quantify these results. However, I would argue we have had a substantially higher retention rate this year. This is dependent on sending the right messages to your audience on a consistent basis. To the novices, that this is fun, and this is valuable, and that you're part of something, and to the varsity athletes, it's great to have you back, guys. The inclusive message is very easily supported over Facebook using the interactivity I've already mentioned. Finally, my greatest accomplishment, and one that I'm most known for, is my photography. I've continually attended rowing events, borrowing teammates' cameras, and leaving the job to posting the pictures up to them. I go for a very specific photo, ones that A, showcase the sport, B, show the sport in ways people don't expect, C, show people having a good time, and D, go for portraits that are profile pic worthy. This last is the one that means the most free exposure using Facebook. My aim has been to market U of T rowing to U of T rowers and the student community, to encourage people to return, to train hard, and ultimately to have fun and hang out. And this is all driven by my own love of the team. I have worked consistently to keep the message the same, while staying attuned to what the team is thinking. That's why social media, this is why social media works. It's flexible, it is drastically different, from messages sent by traditional advertising media that are unidirectional. The changing leadership at UUT, the flexibility of the medium, and the end goal have all shaped the product, U of T Rowing's Facebook identity. Like any part of social media, I didn't create it, but I have been an instigator shaping the messages that have been sent. And this message is, U of T, we go fast.